before I start, I want to talk to you regarding me, one, real quick, and say, you're sharp. I like that. You pay attention. You really do. And that's important. That's important because it shows that you are really trying to understand this, and not only trying, that you are. I said what she's talking about is that's what we're about to go into, this part of the understanding of the Most Highs. And she's remembering what I said early on in the series when I was talking about that chapter or that verse in Psalms 82. And I said, in essence, let's go ahead and look at it real quick so we can get it if anybody else is confused and has caught this. God standeth in the congregation of the mighty, he judgeth among the gods. Now, when I originally started this series, at this point, I hadn't given you all the information about the Most Highs. So I just simply said, this God represents the Father. Go back and listen to the video and you'll see how I said it. I said represents. I chose to say it that way because the Most Highs do represent the Father. But it's just so much to explain, guys, that even all the stuff that I've said thus far has billions and billions and billions of bits of other information that tie into the stuff that I just don't have time to say. I'd never get down the road. I could literally take probably the first line of Psalms 82 and give you maybe 3 or 4 hours worth of discussion in Scripture to keep talking about how deep that is and how far that'll go and how much it'll tie into. So you got to understand that. That's one of the reasons why many people fail to understand the Bible, is because they stop short at the singular levels of understanding. Most people are not able to uphold mentally the total organized understanding of the cohesion or the interrelationship of all of these facts, all of these characters, all of these proclamations, because everyone that's truth has to tie into the other truths. It has to, for it to be truth. So that's one way where we find out where things are false, because if they don't tie up to what's been said before that's been proven as truth, well, that's false. And one of the things that we know that's proven as true is that no man might see the face of God and live. So that's what I'm getting at. So it's how we can get into the deeper understanding of the Bible and then begin to realize what the Bible is actually trying to tell you against what the interpretation is trying to tell you. Even Jesus Christ realized that this interpretation that the Jews had of those stories of the Bible were wrong. And I've showed you where he clarified that. And then we're going to show you further, as you begin to know now, that if this congregation is of the mighty, and I told you that these mighty men were mighty men of old, men of renown, well, guess what? No men might see the face of God and live. And that goes for the sons of God in material flesh. So this God that is standing in the congregation of the fallen sons of God, the fallen mighty men, is not the Father. It's not the perfect Father of all that is. I just had to say it like that. I didn't really say it like that. I said it the way that I needed to get us into a further understanding to where I could finally reveal the deeper facts here. I said, this God represents the Father, and these Most High do represent the Father. As far as I know, none of the Most High fell. That they are steadfast and they still uphold the kingdoms of men to this very day. And that's why we see that Lucifer, and you're going to, like I told you, he wants to be like them because of the kingdoms of men thing. All right, so just understand that. And if you go back and you watch your video, you'll see and you'll understand. You can hear it in my voice that I'm trying to. It's one of those moments where I'm always having to go, I just don't have time to get the full details here, but please have some patience. Anyway, that's what we're going to figure out. We're going to figure out who these Most Highs are, and we'll go into the greater detail of what I just said if you still don't understand. Here we are back at chapter 14. Once again, it's a double. Verse 14, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. That's Lucifer's burning ambition, to be like this Most High. What we're going to do now from this point forward is find out who the Most High are, what the Most High are, and when we do that, we'll be able to figure out much better why Lucifer seeks to be like them. I'll be back.